Hello boys and girls, welcome to the fourth and final lesson in the God on Mission series. So far we have learnt that God had always planned to rescue people from all nations, and that his promises are offered to all people in Jesus. So all people need to hear the good news about Jesus. Today we will see that because of Jesus' sacrifice, heaven will be filled with people from every nation, tribe and language. Boys and girls, the world is a very, very big place. According to Google, there are 7.8 billion people living on this planet. That's a 7 and then an 8 and then 8 zeros after that. There are roughly 6,500 languages being spoken across 195 countries. Mind-blowing, right? Well, I thought it would be fun to do a country fun fact quiz together. In a minute, I'm going to read out some interesting facts and give you 3 country options for every fact. You need to guess the country match for each fact. We will reveal the correct answer after each question. If you want the quiz to be a little bit more interactive, then you could pause this clip and quickly make 3 cards, kind of like this one. One with an A, another with a B, and another with a C. And then you can hold up your choice for each fact. Right, are you ready? Here we go. Fun fact 1. This country is made up of thousands of islands. Is it A, Japan, B, Malta, or C, Indonesia? Japan, Malta, or Indonesia? The correct answer is Indonesia. Fun fact number 2. On average, this country has the tallest people in the world. A, Sweden, B, Norway, C, the Netherlands. Sweden, Norway, Netherlands. And the right answer is the Netherlands. Fact number 3. 40% of the world's soccer balls are made in a small city in this country. Is it A, Pakistan, B, Afghanistan, C, Argentina? Pakistan, Afghanistan, or Argentina? The right answer is A, Pakistan. Fact number 4. This country has the highest rate of twins born each year. Is it A, Cambodia, B, Nigeria, or C, Denmark? Cambodia, Nigeria, Denmark. The correct answer is Nigeria. Apparently, it has something to do with a vegetable that a certain group of people who live in Nigeria eat. Fact number 5. This country is home to the world's largest pyramid. Is it A, Egypt, B, Sudan, or C, Mexico? Egypt, Sudan, or Mexico? The largest pyramid is found in Mexico. Right, fact number 6. There are only 15 state-approved haircuts in this country. Is it A, North Korea, B, Russia, or C, Iran? A, North Korea, B, Russia, or C, Iran? The country with only 15 allowed haircuts? North Korea. And apparently there's some really bad punishments if you get a haircut that's not allowed. Fact number 7. This country is visited by the most tourists per year. A, USA, B, France, or C, Italy? Is it the USA, France, or Italy? And the right answer is B, France. Fun fact number 8. About half of the world's camel population lives in this country. Is it A, Somalia, B, Tunisia, or C, Mongolia? Somalia, Tunisia, or Mongolia? And the correct answer is Somalia. That means they've got over 7 million camels in that country. Unfortunately, that's all the time that we have for fun facts today. But how did you do? Did you manage to get 8 out of 8? Some of those were quite tricky. If you want to find out some more fun facts from a whole bunch of other countries, then you can visit the website mentioned at the bottom of the screen now. The last book in the Bible, Revelation, tells us that one day heaven will be filled with people, not only from the countries mentioned in the quiz that we did, but from all over the world. There will be people from every nation, tribe, people group, and language. In Revelation chapter 7, the writer John tells us about the vision God gave him, showing what heaven will look like one day. He notes that there were so many people, no one could count them all. They were dressed in white robes, which reminds us that their sins were forgiven by Jesus, and they waved palm branches, which is a symbol of victory. They are victorious because of the work of Jesus. He conquered sin and death when he died on the cross and rose to life again. And because of this, sin and death have no power over his people. All the people were standing before the throne of Jesus and shouting in a loud voice, "Salvation belongs to our God who sits on the throne." But the people were not the only ones there. John could also see the angels, the elders, and the 4 living creatures. Altogether, these creatures represented all living creatures, heavenly beings, humanity, and every species of animal. Everything in all creation gathered around the throne, subject to King Jesus, worshipping him. John heard one of the elders ask, "Who are all of these people in white?" He then answered his own question. He declared that they were all those who were saved by the blood of the Lamb, all those who put their faith and trust in Jesus. And then the elder said the most amazing thing. He said, "Those people will never be hungry again. They will never be thirsty again. The sun will not hurt them. No heat will burn them. For the Lamb at the center of the throne will be their shepherd. He will lead them to springs of water that give life, and God will wipe away every tear from their eyes." You see, in heaven there will be no sin, no pain, no death, no suffering, forever. And God will look after his people, and they will see him face to face. How wonderfully awesome, boys and girls! Can you imagine living in a perfect world? It seems too impossible to imagine when we look at all of the hurt in the world today. But Revelation 7 reminds us that one day God will make a new heaven and a new earth, and we can be there to experience it all. And people from all nations can be there to experience it all. In John's vision, there were many different kinds of people, but they all had one thing in common. Do you remember what that was? Each and every one of them believed in Jesus, and so their sins were forgiven. Any person can experience what John described in his vision, but only if they put their trust in Jesus. Can you see why the need to tell all people the good news of Jesus is so very important? It is only through Jesus that you and I and any person on earth can experience friendship with God and entry to a perfect world. I hope that today's lesson has made you super excited because you have trusted in Jesus and that you are bursting to go out and share this amazing news with as many people as you can. Let me pray and ask God to make it possible for the good news of Jesus to keep spreading far and wide. Father in heaven, thank you that it was always your plan to draw people from every nation, tribe, and language to yourself. Thank you that through faith in Jesus, any person can be made right with you and can look forward to a time of no more sin, no more pain, no more suffering. Please help us to not only trust in Jesus ourselves, but to go out and tell others about him too. Almighty God, thank you so much for those of your followers who have left the comfort of home and traveled to faraway places to spread the message of Jesus. Please strengthen them, protect them, and help them to keep doing your work. May your word continue to reach people all across the world, and may you receive all the glory, praise, and honor due your name. We humbly ask all this in Jesus' precious name. Amen. Thank you so much for joining me again today, boys and girls. Be sure to tune in next week to find out which part of the Bible we are going to be learning from next. I'm so looking forward to the day when I can see all of you in person. But until then, Please remember to stay safe, be kind to those around you, and keep trusting in Jesus.